Hello, Dr. Smith. My name is Giese, and I am a current student at Sante College, and this is my oral presentation on technical communication for the spring semester of ENC 2210. Currently, I am working on the final recommendation report, or FRR, which is the final writing assignment in this course. The examples that I will use for the FRR have been provided by you for this assignment, and appendices are appendices A and B. Using criteria from Mike Markel's textbook, Technical Communication, I have broken down the FRR into 3 parts. The first part will be a short note called a memorandum, and in my memorandum I will give an introduction using Mike Markel's criteria on effective memo writing, and then summarize my analysis on appendices A and B. The second part of the FRR will be to separate the material you provided for this assignment, appendices A and B. Appendix A is titled Xenozoic Enterprises and is an example of a good news adjustment letter, while Appendix B is an example of a pie chart displaying corporate sales trends. Using Mike Markel's criteria on how to create an effective good news adjustment letter, and using his criteria on creating graphics, I will analyze these documents for effective and ineffective elements. In the third part of the FRR, I will make a recommendation to the appendices and present solutions as suggestions on how the 2 appendices can better serve to be effective documents. In giving a brief summary of Appendix A, which is the good news adjustment letter, while the good news adjustment letter does meet some of Mike Markel's criteria using effective writing elements, such as using an introduction expressing regret for the problems cited in the letter, a polite conclusion, and a standard signature sincerely, there are also elements that fail to meet Markel's criteria. For instance, the letter contains an ineffective header, has poor formatting, and an unclear solution. Using Mike Markel's criteria for effective letter writing, I would change the header so that it contains all the necessary contact information for the customer to reply to, along with a smaller version of the logo. I would also format the letter, allowing it to fit in one page, and reorganize the contents of the letter to present a clear solution. The next example is Appendix B, and it is taken from an annual report showing a corporate sales trend. The example uses a pie chart to break down sales into sales figures into quarters. Appendix B uses some of Markel's criteria for creating effective pie charts by using a footnote and a design that shows relative size of parts to a whole. There are also elements in this document that fail to meet Markel's criteria. The pie chart does not effectively use shading and color to distinguish one slice from another. The pie slices are not labeled. There are also elements in this document that fail to meet Markel's criteria. The pie chart does not effectively use shading and color to distinguish one slice from another. The pie slices are not labeled, or do they include percentages, and the number of slices exceeds 7. The majority of content in appendices A and B do not meet Mike Markel's requirements for technical communication. Both documents require changes for effective design and communication, and could be more effective representations of good technical communication if these revisions were done. Dr. Smith, my recommendation will be in the FRR that I will give to you on April 24th. And thank you for listening to my oral presentation.
Oh yeah!